Good morning, wonderful people. Morning, Gregor.
Morning.
So here we are, 4 weeks to go before we've got to move on, and a little bit of work to do still. So the plan this morning is we're going to try and jump on the front of the house here and try and finish up this little roof over the bay window, so that we can get rid of this load of timber which is under the tarpaulin, and also means we can get a little bit of membrane over that to try and stop our little bay window filling up full of water. So that's going to be the plan this morning. Also behind you can see a big stack of insulation. That's going to go upstairs to start sorting out the timber frame, insulating those walls. Got to insulate this roof too with the same stuff we've got out the front. We'll see if we've got enough and then order what we need for extra. But yeah, should be a fun week, pressing on. So let's see how we get on. All right folks, a little up close and personal in front of the house. There you go. So we're just trying to strip off the old laths, which look like this. So we're just taking off a few of next doors and trim them up to the right size, just to make sure that they've got fixings in them. Can you see here? There's a fixing, there's a fixing, so that we don't just cut them out and then leave this side all wobbly, which would mean these are unsupported. So just taking them off nice and carefully, and we'll trim this back. And sorry about the rather wavy picture, just staring at the wall. So we fixed our top ledger and a bottom ledger to the wall, which has gone all right. Interesting fixing into these blocks because they're actually hollow. So we've just tried to pick the edges of the blocks where there's actually a bit of masonry to go into, and we've tried to use fixings that aren't super long but actually super strong. So that seems to have worked out well. And as you can see, we filled a lot of the holes and gaps with spray foam, just to try and give us a little bit more insulation and hold everything together. Actually offered up a little rafter from this span, this is essentially our wall plate up to our ridge plate, and we've cut that and we've got that to fit, so we know where that's at. So what we're going to do now is extend this all the way to the other end where Greg's standing, and we're going to put a double in here, so it'll be a good chunky wall plate, and that's what will also bear over the top of the bay window, so they'll be nice and strong. There are what are called jacking posts on the corner of the bay window, and they'll come up right underneath this and help support the whole little roof structure over the top of the bay window. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to back this up, and then we can start cutting in our little rafters over the top. So that's where we're at. Unfortunately, I had it on timer, the old camera. I was balancing on the edge of the skip and actually ended up in the skip. So just keeping you up to date. Yeah, buddy. So this is lunchtime, and kind of got a lot of structure in, just starting to cut the rafters in, which is great. So a few more rafters to cut, and then we might probably just get a bit of membrane on there, and yeah, we're good to go. Happy days. Folks, there you are. That's the end of play today. Not a bad little effort. Tidy up all the battens and trimmed up the joint up against the tile, sorted all of that out, which was good. Foamed up all the windows and holes in the wall, of which there are several, and then yeah, cut this little roof over the bay window. So not a bad session at all. Hello wonderful people, and I'm standing in the skip because we've been to collect from some very good friends of ours some beautiful Cornish slate, which we're now giving a good old pressure wash down to get them looking all tidy, ready to lay. Greg's stacking them neatly in the garage to dry out, and also just to get an idea of what sort of size we've got and how we're going to lay them. Let's see how we can finish up the week. So here we go. Well, there you have it, folks. You can see behind me, fruits of our labour. That's the end of another week. Not done too badly. We've got a little roof cut. Yeah, this afternoon, sorted out this lovely slate ready for the patio at the back. So we're getting there. Looks like a bomb's hit the front after we've been pressure washing, but we've made progress, which is the main thing. And yeah, looking forward to next week. Hopefully we'll push on even more and start wrapping things up, making it look like we're finishing up. So yeah, good week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.